First, this video is why I do not like people. Okay, first off, I want to start by saying I'm not actually being serious as I hate people. The title of this video is why I hate people, why I don't like people, what I don't like about people. And as always, why so serious? Don't take things seriously, okay? It's just not a good idea. First off, feel free to like, subscribe, feel free to watch any of my other videos, feel free to leave a comment. I do not read comments, but if you want to leave a comment, go right on ahead. And of course, don't take anything seriously. But why is it that I don't like people? First off, people block aisles. You go to the stores and they put their carts right in the way, right in the center of the aisle, or they, walk right in the center and don't give anybody any room. Or you're driving down a residential neighborhood and they'll drive their cars right in the center of the freaking road. Yeah, I have it written down. Yeah. And of course they walk slowly through the intersection, like this. I usually, if I see a car at a stop sign, I let them go. I go behind them, because it's just smarter anyways, because do not trust other people with your life, So when you're a pedestrian, do not trust people in a car with your life. Or if I'm already crossing and I see them coming, I try to get across as quickly as I can. Same with parking lots and stuff. But most people, they don't give a flying fuck about other people. Of course, they go to, if the situation is reversed, they want people to care about them, And like you got, like I had this tall guy once. You got these guys that want to be all macho and tough. I'm bad, I'm tough. Like, who the fuck cares? It's usually, the big guys that try to act tough and everything around shorter guys because they're stupid, because they're cowardly. Not all tall guys. And you got shorter guys that are freaking assholes because they like little fucking chihuahuas, Like, shut the hell up. I was working at a grocery store bringing a bunch of carts. I was looking down, and this tall dude, I'm short, but this guy's probably like 6'8" or something like that. Skinny though. Walks around, don't look at my wife. Of course, his wife hadn't even turned the corner yet. Of course, I'm working, so I can't really even say anything in return. Hey, what a dumbass. And this other guy, still basically strong arms an old man out of a freaking Christmas tree. Taller guy. It's just, people are just rude. And you got women, you check out, never say hi to a feminist. Some women get upset if you look at them or talk to them or say hi to them. What the hell is that about? Of course, these are just small subsets, but still, no one cares about how tough you think you are, how bad you think you are, And common courtesy, opening the door for someone is not a reason for you to get upset, okay? And then of course you do get those people that block people while parking. Let me put this down. You're parked, you got a large truck, and this jackass parks their large truck. I was at a Mexican restaurant once. And this person did this. And it's hard, impossible if you got a large truck, especially if you got another car next to you here to get out. But these idiots, they don't give a flying fuck. And there's no parking where this idiot has his truck parked, and there are other places for him to park his truck. And on another note, you got the people that park the freaking car in 2 lanes. What the hell is that about? I mean, seriously. Then, of course, you got all this anti-male, anti-white crap, White people are a plague. Check out BuzzFeed. They have a video like that. If I remember, and it'll be in January that I do it, though. I'll try to place a link in the description. If I don't, you can easily look it up and find it. I don't see how you couldn't. It's basically BuzzFeed, white people are a plague. I mean, that's how our society is now. These social justice warriors. You're a fucking white male! And all this other nonsense. And, of course, mansplaining, whitesplaining. Of course, if you're white or male, they don't want to listen to your opinions, as if it doesn't matter. As if your opinions on whatever subject doesn't matter, on race or gender. If you don't want to listen to me, I don't have to listen to you. Okay? And all this crap is nonsense. All you're doing is separating us, getting us all to fight each other, while the elites are making a lot of money off your stupidity. And then, of course, you got these other groups, racist and sexist types, the actual racist types. They're like, I don't give a flying fuck if you think you're a race. White people are the master race, or black people are the master race. There are people who actually believe that blacks had an intergalactic empire, and white people somehow once were in caves, and black people tried to help them, and then whites were devious and took over. Okay, if black folks were that advanced, There's no way that white folks would have been able to overshadow them. Okay? And if Jews were so evil, but they're stupid too, don't forget that. These racist people, anti-Semitics, but they're dumb. Okay, if they are, then how in the hell are they in control of the whole world, as you claim? Yeah, I know most bankers and most of the Hollywood producers are Jewish. And I do believe that the Zionist Jews are bad, just like the Zionist Christians and all that. And that's another thing, theists. They don't understand why atheists do not want to hear about their religion. You know, why we talk about their religion. It's because you want your religion taught in schools, you knocking on our doors telling us your nonsense, and you all have different opinions about your God. I really don't want to hear it. And then, of course, religion gets people to do some of the most vile things. As some people have said, religion can make good people do bad things, and it makes bad people do even worse things. Look at ISIS. And yet, Islam is far worse than Christianity. Islam, at this point in time, this very second in time, is the most vile, vicious, violent religion on the planet. At this moment. I'm saying at this moment because I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Other religions can come and go. And then, of course, you know, people are unforgiving. You make a mistake, you say something they don't like, you do something they don't like, they aren't going to forgive you. They want you to forgive them. And then there's that guilty until proven innocent nonsense. You know, a lot of feminists are into that. But the problem is, though, I can accuse anyone of anything. If you do guilty instead of innocent thing, you know, guilty before innocent, until proven innocent, I'm sorry, guilty until proven innocent, then you know how hard it'll be to prove your innocence? I remember I was working at this grocery store, and this female gets in my face because someone told her I called her a bitch. At that time, I didn't use the word bitch. I did not cuss. I did not use profanity. I'm only 19, 20 years old. And, you know, I kind of went off on her. I shouldn't have. But I kind of, you know, argue. Do not ever argue with people. Just don't do it. You're not going to win when you argue with people. I made this point in several other videos. See, when you argue with someone, you're providing entertainment. They are already providing entertainment. You're providing entertainment for everyone else. And if you're one of those, I don't give a fuck about that, well, they don't either. They just love listening to you argue back and forth. Okay? And you are providing so much entertainment. That's why they're laughing. They're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you. But anyways, back to the story. Now, the better way to handle that situation, whenever someone says, well, so-and-so said, you said this about me. First off, just be calm. Just be calm. Ask them this simple question. Did you hear me say that? And what proof do you have that I said it if you did not hear me say it? Of course, they're going to go off on a tangent. Well, until you can prove to me that I said it, until you have proof, if you have actually heard me say it, I don't want to hear about it, okay? This discussion is finished. That's the easiest way to do it. Try not to get upset. Then hopefully, if they're more intelligent, they'll calm down and they'll apologize, you know. Because if you didn't say anything, now if you did run your mouth about this person, you know, never tell anybody anything you don't want everyone else to know about. If you're going to talk about somebody, which you really should never do, assume that that person is going to hear about it, because they will. Because again, like I said, people want entertainment, and you will be their entertainment. You want to badmouth people, talk about people behind their backs, they're going to tell. I don't care how good of a friend you think that person is, they're going to go tell on you. And like I said, people are very unforgiving, very, very unforgiving. But they want you to forgive them, you know. I think, you know, if I hear an actor or a politician, they say some vile stuff and they apologize. If it seems like they're sincere, move on. Who cares? People make mistakes. I'm not talking about if they sexually assaulted somebody, committed a felony. I'm talking about they said something, you know, said the N-word, you know, 20 years ago or whatever. You know, not on a campaign trail. That's different. Even then, they can apologize, but I still probably would not want that person in office. And back to the religion thing, though. See, they want their views taught in schools. Some of their students are trained to disrupt biology classes when they try to teach evolution. Do atheists go to churches and disrupt sermons and Sunday school classes? No. Do we demand equal time for, you know, evolution and science in Sunday school or in church? No, we do not. So why in the hell are religious people doing the same thing to education? And yeah, I could probably go on and on and on what I hate people, why I dislike people. And the truth of the matter is I don't actually hate people or dislike people. I take everyone a person at a time. You know, there are good people, there are bad people, and just don't take things seriously. And I already discussed in the videos about bad driving. I'm not going to rehash all the bad drivers again, you know, how horrible people drive. I made enough videos about that. And of course you got these companies, they have the personality test like they mean anything. That's stupid garbage. I'm not going to get into all the SJW stuff, but you know, they are the most vile, mean, hateful, disgusting, violent people there are at this point. Them and theists are probably the hardest people to talk to. They do not want to hear anyone else's opinions. They believe that they're automatically right. And of course, if you cannot, if a person does not want their opinions, you know, criticized, that kind of tells you about how invalid their opinions are. Think about that the next time someone says something about Islam and Muslims go crazy, burning down things and bombing and all the stuff they do. Think about that next time social justice warriors call someone a racist or a sexist for pointing something out about race or sex or something that has nothing to do with race or sex, but they still call them racist and sexist. Think about that. It's because their views are meaningless and they know it. Christians have already been, you know, shut down up to a point. You know, a guy in the 90s, I think it was the 90s, maybe the 80s, took a jar of urine, put a Christian cross in the urine, upside down as a statement against Christianity. Name one person that was killed because of that. Yeah, we have some of these Christians bombing abortion clinics. But how many does that happen? You know, of course, they like Dylan Rufo, he shot up an African-American church and stuff. But how many people are Christians killing compared to Muslims? Seriously, do you really want to put those side by side? You know, one bombing by these ISIS will beat all the bombings and killings by even all of the Christians combined in 1 year. I'm not talking about since the what you call Inquisition. You don't want to compare that. I'm not sure who's killed more throughout history, Christians or Muslims. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. Religion is just horrible. It's just a way to oppress people, you know, whatever. And of course, about the sexism, I forgot to mention that. I remember where I worked at one time, you know, we had these guys, two guys. One of them was black, the other one white. We had a female, was in charge. She became basically placed in charge, manager. Okay. They did not like the idea of working for a female, so they kept calling her Claude and waiting for her testicles to fall out, you know, and all that stuff. Like, what the hell? She's going to shit. Like, a woman is in charge. Deal with it. I've had a lot of female bosses, a lot of male bosses, and there is not really much of a difference. Actually, there is no difference at all. But there are guys like that. They cannot stand a woman in charge. There aren't that many left today, but there are like that. It's funny listening to their garbage, though. Bye.